Hello, UNT students and alumni. My name is Janice Lader, and I am a career coach in the UNT Career Center located in Sage Hall. Today, I want to take a few minutes to provide you with 12 tips for participating in a virtual career fair. So, what exactly is a virtual career fair? Well, just as the name implies, a virtual career fair, or often referred to as an online job fair, is an opportunity to connect with employers virtually at a specific time and date. They have become very popular and even more so today while we practice social distancing during this pandemic. Most virtual fairs will use a chat or IM feature. They may also incorporate webinars or teleconferencing so employers and prospective candidates can communicate and discuss current job opportunities. All right, let's go ahead and get started. These first 5 tips that we'll discuss are all going to be things you'll want to do prior to the virtual fair. Tip number 1 is to be sure to register for the fair early. Many online career fairs will require pre-registration, and you want to register early to avoid them reaching capacity, but also so you'll be able to view the list of participating employers. So why the need to register early to view the list of employers? Well, this leads me to tip number 2. You want to make sure you register early because you'll want enough time before the fair to research the companies that you are personally interested in speaking with. Go to their websites, view their current positions, learn more about the companies, and begin thinking of questions you would like to ask them during the fair. Tip number 3 is to make sure your resume is updated. You'll want to make sure it is up to date with both your employment information as well as your education. If you need assistance with your resume, the Career Center is here to help you with that, so do not hesitate to reach out to us to make an appointment. We'll be happy to review your resume and provide you with feedback and suggestions so that you'll be confident that it is polished and well executed before you submit it to employers or before a career fair. The Career Center also offers ongoing resume workshops so you can check Handshake for dates and times. And we also have daily drop in hours, even virtually, where someone will be able to help you with your resume. So I would highly encourage you to take advantage of these services. Tip number 4 is to practice your elevator pitch. What exactly is an elevator pitch? Well, an elevator pitch is your first opportunity to introduce yourself to employers. You want to grab their attention and get them interested in wanting to learn more about you. Since you may not have the ability to see the person you are communicating with during a virtual fair, you'll need to be able to sell yourself through written communication. Think of the following questions while you craft your elevator pitch. Why are you interested in this company? What positions are you seeking? What relevant experience do you have? As crazy as this sounds, the best way to practice your elevator pitch is in front of a mirror. The more you practice it, the more comfortable and confident you'll become when you deliver it to prospective employers. Tip number 5 is to make sure your technology is up to date prior to the virtual fair, regardless of what you're using in order to log in, whether it's a desktop computer, a laptop, or even a tablet. Ensure your connections are secure and both your audio and video functions are working properly. All right, so tips 1 through 5 were all focused on things to do prior to the virtual fair, and now we'll discuss tips to prepare you while attending the fair. Tip number 6 is to make sure you wear professional clothing. While at times you may be communicating with employers using a chat or IM system, sometimes employers may request a video interaction with you face to face. You'll want to be professionally dressed and neatly groomed the same way you would present yourself at an in person interview. Not only that, we all tend to exude more confidence when we're dressed up. So be sure to put your best foot forward and make a great first impression. Tip number 7 is to attend the career fair from a quiet area that is free from any outside noises or distractions. Also, you'll want to ensure your background is well lit and it's neat. You want to be the focal point during your conversations with employers, and you don't want them to focus on the pile of laundry sitting behind you. Tip number 8 is a simple one, and that is to be confident. We talked about doing your research on the companies prior to the virtual fair so you can learn more about them and be prepared with questions you would like to ask. We also talked about dressing professionally to help build confidence. You want to be ready to put yourself out there, make connections, engage, and share all the positive attributes you possess, including your education, skills, and experiences. Let employers know you are the best candidate for the position. Tip number 9 is to use clear communication when conversing with employers during a virtual fair. If you are communicating with an employer using a chat feature, make sure you are typing complete sentences and using proper grammar and punctuation. Refrain from using any text lingo, abbreviations, or even emojis. Articulate well written communication skills, as this will allow you to make a good first impression. Tip number 10 is to demonstrate good posture and body language while conducting video interactions or conferences during a virtual career fair. Just as you would present yourself during an in person interview, you want to ensure you're sitting up straight and let the employer know you are actively listening by providing good eye contact and nodding at times. If you're someone like myself who tends to talk with their hands, try to refrain from that as much as possible. You don't want your hand movements to be a distraction or potentially block the camera. Tip number 11 now occurs after you have spoken with an employer. Offer to send them a copy of your resume and ask them what the next steps are in the interview process. Is there an application you need to submit? Will there be a face to face interview that follows? Before the end of your conversation, be sure to take down their contact information and ask what the best way of getting in touch would be. Tip number 12 is the last tip, and it occurs after the virtual fair. You'll want to reach out the following day with a thank you note. This is why getting their contact information during the fair is so important so you can follow up. Be sure you reach out to all the connections you made during the fair to thank them for their time and to further express your interest in their company and the position. Now, because employers typically connect with several candidates during a career fair, it is encouraged that you highlight something from your conversation with them the day before to refresh their memory and restate why you believe you're the best candidate. I hope these tips have been helpful to you, but just know if you have any further questions or are in need of career related assistance, please do not hesitate to contact the Career Center. You could reach us through email, phone, or visit our website, as we have a lot of great information and resources available there for you. I also want to take this time to let you know the Career Center is holding an all majors virtual career fair on Wednesday, April 29th. Please visit Handshake for more details or feel free to reach out to your career coach. Please plan to attend and use these 12 tips to help you prepare. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.